I am not like a MAC whore. Am I just talking to hear myself speak? I've gotten a lot of requests for a MAC starter kit and I've always just kind of been like, but I do realize it is important because MAC can be very overwhelming when you walk in there, and if you're not educated on the products, it's like, oh my God, where do I start? So I'm gonna just kind of help break it down for you. I'm gonna stick to basic products. I'm not gonna branch out and, you know, show you all these different colors and things because I want to try to simplify this for you as much as possible. We'll see if this turns into a 20-minute video. Please, dear God. So before I start, I just want to mention really quick that we just came out with our holiday collection and it is awesome. Like normally our holiday collections, I'm not that impressed by it. It's kind of like the same mumble jumble, like whatever, you know, and I'm honest with you. Like the Max Tartan Tail collection 2 years ago, I was just kind of like, I don't like the tartan and whatever. It was just like, this is kind of, I don't know. But this year, I love the packaging and I love the products. So I just want to mention to you guys really quick because these are really beautiful products and I just want to show them to you so that you can get them before they leave. For all those people out there who are always complimenting like my highlighted cheeks and interested in highlights, this came out and it's been out before. It's the Extra Dimension Skin Finish and it is a cream and it comes in 2 different colors. This is Whisper of Guilt and it also comes, oh hey, there I am. It also comes in one called Superb, but I like this one the best because it's gold. Superb is kind of like a grayish tone, but this is very, look how dirty my hand is. This is this is very gold. I'm so mature. So you can see the highlight that gives. It is so pretty. It's sold out at a lot of stores. It's still online. I know my counter is getting it back in, so that's gorgeous. Also, these just came out yesterday, the 8th, so 2 days ago. And the packaging is adorable. It's all different colors. This is just this lip gloss set, and these lip glosses are amazing this year. They're amazing. But this is my favorite one and I bought it because I was just so obsessed, and it's just purples. I've got this really dark sparkly purple on right here. I've got that on my lips along with random other stuff. I'm wearing an eyeliner on my lips right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, okay, anyways, back to being simplistic. Yes, purples, these are so gorgeous. They're unlike any colors that we sell. That's why I bought them, because they're so individual and unique and they're so creamy and they're not sticky. I'm just in love with them. So I just wanted to throw those things out there for you guys because they're out right now, and because they're limited edition, I would recommend anybody who is into MAC to pick these products up because we don't sell anything like them the other times of the year and they're gorgeous. So anyways, now we're gonna just jump into the MAC starter kit. I'm going to try to talk quickly but not insanely and get through this for you guys so that maybe it can help you out a little bit. The first product I want to mention is what I think is MAC's best product overall. I think it's very individual and unique, and that is Fix Plus. It is the most versatile product that we sell, hands down. It can be used for so many things. First of all, it is a vitamin infused water. Okay, like who's texting me right now? Don't you know I'm making a video? And it's a hydrating mist. And basically what it is a vitamin and mineral infused water. It has green tea in it, has cucumber in it, vitamin E. Wait, did I already say vitamin E? Anyways, it's gonna help reduce redness and replenish the skin. You can use it before you put on your makeup, which is what I do. I spritz my face and then I go on with my foundation. And then when my face is completely done, I spritz it again to set it, just to help like sandwich it together in hydration. And if you're oily, you can do the same thing. It gives a really beautiful glow to the skin when you're done, and it's just, I love it. You can also wet your brush with it when you're going in with pigments or eyeshadows, and it's gonna give like a metallic, more like amazing shiny finish. Okay, so after that, I have foundation, and everybody is gonna need a good foundation, and there's a lot of foundations that MAC sells, but I'm just going to show you my personal favorites. The first one is the Studio Sculpt. Mine's like, this is one of mine and it's like completely gone. Anyways, Studio Sculpt is a gel-based foundation, so it's really, really great for people, I'm choking. It's really great for people who have dry skin. It's really hydrating, it's also long wearing and water resistant. It goes on really, really smooth. I wouldn't recommend this to anybody who's super oily, but if you are, you would just have to make sure you set it with a powder. I have 2 more foundations. The Prolong Wear foundation is amazing on every single skin. If someone's like, I don't know, I just don't like foundation, and you know, I'm super oily, or I'm this and I'm that, and my skin's just crazy, I give them Prolong Wear because everybody is happy with it. Other than the fact that you do feel it on your skin rather heavily, It's amazing. It doesn't look heavy. It's sticky because it lasts for so long. I think it lasts, they say, for up to 12 hours. I don't know. But I love this foundation. It gives you like a natural matte finish, and it doesn't need to be set with powder, I don't think, and doesn't need a primer. That's pretty sweet, but I don't normally use primers. The last one is the Mineralize foundation. This once again is gonna be for people who are more on the dry side. You can also use it if you're combination though. And this one is super creamy. I mix this and Studio Sculpt together. That's what I've been doing recently because I'm so dry, and I use it with the Fix Plus on my brush, and I'm just like, and it's a match made in heaven for me. But the great thing about MAC's Mineral, we're gonna move on to concealer. And for the under eye concealer, the only one that I put on anybody is the Prolong Wear Concealer. This, oh God, it's just perfect. It's a matte, it's a semi-matte finish, so it's like a natural finish. And it gives full coverage, which is really great because if you have a lot to cover, you can. But if you don't need that much coverage, you can blend it out with a brush or your fingers. And it's a semi-matte, so it's not gonna be like powdery, but it's not gonna be like wet and like dewy and like, because we don't want wetness under our eyes. But the great thing about this is that it lasts all day long, and it has a technology in its formula to not settle on any fine lines and wrinkles, which I thought sounded like a lie when I first heard about it, but it's true. I used to have such bad issues with my concealer, the Select Cover Up. Okay, now I can't even find one. Okay, here's like an old one. A Select Cover Up. I used to have a horrible issue with these settling in my little lines underneath my eyes, but this one does not do that, and I will love this until the day I die. So yes, Prolong Wear Concealer for life. Amazing. Unless you're really dry, I would set your face with powder, especially in the T-zone area. You know, it will give you a little bit more coverage, but I would go in with the Mineralized Skin Finish. But yes, this is my favorite all over powder that MAC sells. It has such a gorgeous finish. It is technically a matte finish, but once again, it's a natural matte finish. So it has like a little bit of a glow to it, like a tiny bit of sheen, but not something that like oily people are like, oh no, that makes me look oily. It's very subtle, and it just looks very natural. It looks like skin. It's beautiful. Also, you know, for younger girls who are going to MAC and looking for just like their first foundation or their first cover up, I would go with this because it's so sheer, and if you put it on with like a small kabuki brush like this and buff it on the skin, it's so gorgeous. It looks airbrushed. Okay. Now the last thing for the face are blushes. I only picked out 2 because I think that these look good on every single person. I learned this from a makeup artist that I love and respect very much, and he told me that if anybody is ever confused or you're feeling stressed out about all the millions of blushes that there are in the world, that one of these 2 will look good on depending your skin tone. And they are both, once again, the Mineralized collection, but MAC just has a great Mineralized collection. I didn't even think about how I was pulling all these Mineralized shades, but apparently I really like it. So yes, these blushes. This is Dainty and this is Warm Soul. So Dainty is more of a pink, as you can see, but it's not a bright, crazy pink. It's like a pale, nice, gentle pink, and it's almost got like a touch of coral in it, but not really. It looks more coral on the camera, I think, than it does in person. But this looks really good on fair ladies, you know, like in NWs, neutral warms, who have more like pinky undertones. But then the more cool people who are more yellow and olive, Warm Soul is just gorgeous. It's got like this goldy bronze, but yet it's like a, I want to say mauve-y. It's just gorgeous. I can try to swatch it. Okay, these swatches are not working. Okay, and then next for eyes, you're gonna need to start off with a base. So the best base that we have is the Painterly Paint Pot. It's the most common color that looks good on every single skin tone. If you're golden or pink tones, it works on everybody. If you're super yellow, soft ochre is yellow, and it's the same thing. So the paint pots are really great bases, and you need to use a primer on your eyes before you go in with eyeshadow, or you're just gonna waste your eyeshadow. You're barely gonna get any of the color, and if you do get the color to get on your lids, they're not gonna stay there for long. It's gonna fall right off. So then next for the eyeshadows, after you've got your primer on, the best all over shade I can suggest is Naked Lunch. This is on my eyes right now. It's on the inner corners. It's that light, like champagne-y pale color. And then it looks good on everybody. It really does. And then everybody needs a good blending color for their crease. So you're either gonna like 1 or 2 shades. I personally use on basically every single person soft brown. I use this in every single video. It is just exactly what it's called. It is a soft brown. It's not really warm, but it's not really cool. It's right in between. I would say it's got a little bit more warmth than coolness, but that's what my next shade is for. So soft brown in the crease. I mean, like, honestly, I think that you can just do naked lunch all over the lid, soft brown in the crease, just with a big fluffy brush and mascara, and that's as basic as you can get, and I love them. This is totally beaten up. It's like, I use it every single day of my life because I use it to fill in my eyebrows, but this color is Cork, so I'm sorry that it's completely running out and I really need to buy a new one. But this is really nice if you do not look good in warm tones at all. Like if you just, yuck, you can't even do soft brown because it's too warm for you, Cork is a great alternative. When I have people who are really pink in tones, I use Cork and soft brown together because it will give like a semi-warm, semi-cool. Okay, and then I've got 3 more eyeshadows. Texture, which has a shimmer in it. This is so pretty, just all over the lid. I've used this in my videos. I've used all these in my videos because they're such great colors. So this is Texture right there on my hand. It's really pretty all over the lid. You can do like some thick black liner and make it look smoky, or you can just put it in the crease with the other colors I've mentioned. I have it on my eyes today in there somewhere with many other colors. And then Swiss Chocolate, which again, I've used all these in my videos because they're such great colors. I use them all the time. So Swiss Chocolate is like a warm red. If you're cool tone, you don't want a warm red, espresso is a great option, and I do not have espresso. I don't know what happened to it. I've actually lost a couple of things. So yes, Swiss Chocolate is a beautiful, beautiful color. It works on almost every skin tone. And then last but not least, a good matte black. This is Carbon. It's the best matte black I think I've ever used in my life when it comes to cosmetics. But Shroom is the best under the brow highlight for every skin tone. It's right there and it looks like banging. But I have it underneath my brow and I use that every single day. Now for eyeliner, I would suggest MAC's Smolder. It's the kohl pencil. It looks like this. Mine's really worn down and like everything's come off. It is black as black. Black, like I said. It is black and it is creamy. It is extremely creamy. I put this on the top lid on almost everyone I do makeup on. Then I take a brush that looks like this and I smudge it out with Carbon, with the matte black. So this all over the top of the lid, and then I dip this in here like this, and then I just smudge it out with this brush right here. And then for lipsticks, I've got a few. I'm gonna start with, I've got 5 and they're in different categories. So my favorite nude from MAC is Japanese Sequel. It looks like this. I'm gonna have to start swatching on my other hand, which is like awkward because I'm like, it's impossible for me to use my left hand. So right there is Japanese Sequel. So as you can see, it's nude, but I'm just like, when I do nude lips, I don't want my lips to be like white out. Like some girls, it's like foundation all over the lips and then like clear gloss, and that's not my thing. I like my lips to be like on the nude side, but still have a little bit of color. I don't want them to be like washed out because it's just like awkward. That's just on me, but Japanese Sequel, I love. It's not like too peachy, it's not too brown, and it's not too nude. It's just, they just recently came out with this, and when I saw it, I was like, thank God they finally did it right, because there's other shades, it's just like, there's always something a little wrong with it, but that's my favorite. So then next, for a pink nude lip, mine melted, so it's like gross, but this is Creme Cup. And this is a gorgeous, like all over pink color, but it's not like pink pink. It's like a light baby pink, but yet it's not like purple pink. It's just, I'm just like going on and on and on with my description. I'll show you what it looks like. There is Creme Cup. It's nice and basic, looks really good on almost all skin tones. And if you wanna, you know, modify the color, you can add a gloss to it, lighter or darker. So I really like that. Then for my favorite pink, bright pink, Pink Nouveau is my favorite. And this is just a true, really fun pink. It's not too purple, it's not too blue, it's just, it's a great pink. It's not peachy, it's not a red pink, it's just, it's a true, awesome pink. So that's that one. And then for my favorite, oh no, I have 4 colors, not 5. And then for my favorite red, It's Viva Glam 1. And it looks like this. And it's just a true red. This one has been out since 1994, and it was the first Viva Glam to ever come out. Yes, I also wanted to tell you guys, a lot of you, because I just expect you to know, and it's silly of me, but the reason I'm showing you these little round eyeshadows like this that are magnetic is because I have the palettes, and the counters don't sell them. The counters, you can only get them like this in the pots. So if you go to Nordstrom or Dillard's or Macy's or whatever, Neiman's, it's gonna come in a pot like this. But if you go up to the store, you can buy palettes, and they look like this. You can get 4 or you can get 15. And I have a bunch of 15s, but this is just a 4, for example. And you can make your own palette, and you buy this palette empty, and then you pick out whatever 4 shadows you want, and they'll pop them in there for you so that you can have 4 shadows like this and just throw it in your purse or something, so you don't have to have 4 pots and mess with them. So yeah, that's why I have the magnetics and not the pots that I'm showing you guys, because I know it's probably like, why is she showing these tiny little things? So yeah, this is a great alternative, and it saves you a lot of money overall if you do it like this. So that's it. That's all I've got for you as far as the MAC Starter Kit. And I know I didn't go into detail with like highlighting and contouring and, you know, fun stuff like that, but I just wanted to keep it simple to not stress you guys out. So you can see, you know, just how to keep it basic and easy, you know, things that you'll need every single day just to throw on your makeup in 10 minutes and go on with your life. So yeah, hopefully this helped, and I'll see you guys next time.